In a candid revelation, Selena Gomez recently shared that she has paused her wedding plans with Benny Blanco, stating, "I love another." This unexpected announcement has sent shockwaves through the fan community, leading many to speculate if her words hint at lingering feelings for Justin Bieber. As Selena navigates her emotions and relationships, the timing raised questions about her past with Justin and what it means for her future. With rumors swirling, let's watch how Benny Blanco reacted to this. But before we continue, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and turn on the notifications bell. What would make Selena Gomez suddenly hit the brakes on something as monumental as a wedding plans? Could it really be that simple? Cold feet? Or is there a deeper, more emotional reason hiding beneath her graceful smile? And why are whispers suddenly circling around, suggesting that just maybe, her ex Justin Bieber has something to do with it? Is it really possible that after all these years, after all the tears, love songs, and moving on, Selena's heart still tugs at the memory of her former flame? Or is this just another exaggerated rumor and swirling storm of celebrated speculation? And if there's any truth to it, what does that say about her relationship with Benny Blanco? Could this is the first real crack in what looked like a perfectly glowing love story? Selena Gomez has always been more than just a global pop icon or talented actress. She's been a symbol of resilience. People have watched her navigate fame, heartbreak, health challenges, and reinvention. She's Simeon who's been open about her struggles, yet fiercely protective over the parts of her heart that matter most, which is why, when word spread that she and Benny Blanco were preparing to take the next big step in their relationship, fans were excited, hopeful, and ready to celebrate her finally getting the fairytale ending she deserved. Benny, a celebrated music producer, had been by her side in recent months, smiling at red carpets, leaving sweet comments on her posts, and seemingly offering her steady, grounded kind of love she'd been missing. But then, almost out of nowhere, came the news: wedding plans paused just like that. No official announcement, no clear explanation, just a shift. And when Selena was recently asked about it in a subtle roundabout way, her answer raised more questions than it solved. She admitted to putting things on hold, but she did it in that careful, deliberate Selena way, leaving room for interpretation. And that's when rumors started spinning faster than a veer. At first, the whispers stayed centered on practical reasons. Maybe it was about timing, work commitments, or simply the desire to slow down and enjoy the relationship without the pressure of marriage looming overhead. After all, Selena has a busy schedule, new music projects, acting commitments, brand responsibilities. Her plate is undeniably full, but then the conversation shifted. People began to speculate that the pause wasn't just about her current relationship. It might be linked to her past, and not just any past, her past with Justin Bieber. It sounds almost too dramatic to be real, but here's why the rumor didn't just die instantly. Justin and Selena's history is complicated, messy, and unforgettable. They weren't just another celebrity couple. They were the couple. Selena was a household name, a pop culture love story that fans grew up with. Their romance was filled with ups and downs, public breakups, reconciliations, cryptic social media posts, and emotional songs that made it clear their connection ran deeper than anyone could fully understand. And even when they both moved on, Justin marrying Hailey Bieber, Selena dating other people, there was always this lingering sense that the story between them wasn't really over in the minds of their most dedicated fans. So, when Selena is in an interview spoke vaguely about needing to take a step back and make sure she's in the right place emotionally before making lifelong commitments, it didn't take long for people to connect the dots fairly or unfairly, could it? Be theatre connecting in any form, or even hearing about Justin in passing stirred something in her. Could old feelings resurface even when you're happy in a new relationship? After all, love isn't always linear, and closure isn't always clean. Of course, Benny Blanco himself hasn't made any public statements directly addressing the rumors, which only fuels the fire. Instead, he's been spotted working on projects, engagements, and occasionally appearing in Selena's social media moments. But lately, those moments seem a little less frequent. It could be coincidence. It could be intentional privacy, but fourth gossip-hungry public, any shift eyes and out to spark speculation. What Mac's situation is more intriguing in that Selena has always been transparent in her music. When she's going through something, she tends to channel it into her lyrics. Think about Lose You to Love Me, which was universally recognized her emotional goodbye to Justin. The raw honesty in that song was almost painful to listen to because you could feel the airs of heartbreak and healing pour into every note. So naturally, fans are combing through her latest snippets and unreleased teases, looking for clues about whether this pause is just a practical decision or a matter of the heart. The media, as expected, has latched onto the story. Headlines are crafting, narratives, some sympathetic, some sensational. Selena Gomez puts Lovey on hold. Is Justin Bieber the reason? Wedding pause sparks Selena reunion theories. It's the kind of tabloid fodder that's impossible to ignore, especially because it involves names that have been linked for over a decade. From a more grounded perspective, it's important to remember that people pause wedding plans for all kinds of reasons, and not all of them are scandalous. Commitment is a massive step, and if Selena truly wants to make sure everything feels right, that's a sign of maturity, not drama. But the reason for this it's differently is because she's not just any bride-to-be. She's someone whose love life has been a global conversation for years. And when your past involves one of the biggest pop stars on the planet, speculation will always follow. Some sources claim Selena's inner circle is encouraging her to focus on her happiness and well-being first, ensuring she doesn't feel rushed. Others insist she and Benny are still solid, that the pause doesn't mean trouble, just that the timing isn't perfect yet. And then there are those who swear they've heard murmurs of hair reflecting on old chapters, which is a poetic way of hinting at Justin without saying his name. And here's where it gets even messier. What does Justin think of all this? While he hasn't publicly commented on the idea that his name is suddenly back in Selena's relationships, headlines is bound to stir emotions both for him and for Hailey. It's not exactly the kind of gossip a married couple wants splash across the internet. Hailey in particular has dealt with years of comparisons and speculation about whether Justin still carries feelings for Selena. Any renewed attention on that history can't be easy for her. Meanwhile, Benny finds himself in a tricky position, too. No one wants to feel like they're in the shadow of their partner's ex, especially when Thetex is someone like Justin Bieber, a global superstar with a deeply intertwined history with the woman you love. How Benny chooses to handle the whispers both privately with Selena and publicly in the media could set the tone for their relationship moving forward. For now, fans are left in a limbo of curiosity. Every social media post from Selena is being analyzed. Did she share a cryptic lyric for a reason? Was that throwback photo meant to send a message? Did she like or unlike certain posts that could be connected to Justin? This kind of overanalysis is nothing new in the world of celebrity culture, but when emotions and history are involved, it becomes even more intense.